Hi, my name is Joseph Parker, WBO champion of the world, and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Okay, so the WBO interim world heavyweight champion, Zhang, was asked about Tyson Fury and his thoughts on him fighting Francis Ngannou next. To what Zhang had to say. When you look at Tyson Fury, he avoided Anthony Joshua and he avoided Oleksandr Usyk. He chose to fight someone who's never been in the ring before. So Tyson Fury, I think, is a disgrace to the sport of boxing. Shame on him. Zhang's statement to the Evening Standard. My reaction to his statement right there, Zhang wins. Fatality. That's exactly what's happened here, because he's absolutely spot on, is he not? Can anybody disagree with what Zhang is saying? Frank Warren, of course, won't be happy, because Zhang is a Queensberry fighter now. Of course, he can be defending his WBO interim title and mandatory position against Joe Joyce in their rematch. So if I'm Zhang, I'm watching very, very carefully. Very, very carefully. The old shoulder roll will be in full effect. Now, he's absolutely correct though, isn't he? Yes, he's avoided Anthony Joshua on multiple occasions. One of them, of course, was for undisputed. When the arbitrator ruled in Wilder's favour, rather than Deontay Wilder getting paid 20 million step aside, which apparently what he wanted, according to Tyson Fury, so Fury can go fight Joshua undisputed and earn 100 million. Instead, Tyson Fury was running around the ESPN studio celebrating. When it comes to, again, with Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua has been in negotiations with Tyson Fury on quite a few occasions, and each and every time Tyson Fury pulled out. So now it's got to the stage where Anthony Joshua just doesn't even want to talk with him anymore. Doesn't trust him to go forward with a contract. Can't blame him. When it comes to Oleksandr Usyk, well, it's pretty obvious that Tyson Fury ducked him. Of course it's obvious. I showed you that back in February of this year, right in the middle of negotiations with Usyk, Fury put out a social media post and quickly retracted it about 20 seconds later, well, about 20 minutes later, to be honest, where he announced, game changed in Saudi Arabia. And he's thanking Prince Mohammed, of course, for Riyadh season. I've done a video on it. In fact, I'll put it up at the end of this one, so you can go check that one out. So we don't have to go over old ground. Of course, he offered Usyk's 30%. And when Usyk accepted that 30%, Tyson Fury's reaction was to go on to social media mocking Oleksandr Usyk and his management team, saying his management team are the worst in boxing for convincing their guy to accept a 30% split. Why? Because he's in damage control. He didn't want it, because he always knew since February, since he was in Saudi Arabia, that he was going to be fighting in Riyadh season. Pretty obvious, right? Which is why he refused to give Oleksandr Usyk a return contract for a return fight if Usyk won. Not my opinion, fact, right? Now, when it comes to Tyson Fury, is he a disgrace to boxing? Yeah, of course he is, because he's champion. When you're WBC World Heavyweight Champion, you defend that belt against those in the top 15. He chose not to do that. He chose to go get the money. You can't begrudge anyone for earning more money, except for the fact he says he don't care about money. He's got more than enough money to last several lifetimes. So why suddenly now does he care about the money? And when you're a champion, you shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be doing it. If Joshua had done it, fair dues. If Derek Chisora or Dillian White or Makhmudov done it, whoever, Wilder done it, Ruiz done it, okay, fair dues, because you're not holding up the division, you're not a champion. If Usyk had done this, yep, I will be holding the same energy. Should not be fighting Francis Ngannou, should not be having any kind of silly little exhibition bouts. Shouldn't be doing it. So, Zhang is absolutely correct. Frank Warren ain't going to be happy with his new acquisition in the heavyweight division, Zhang. He's going to be hoping and praying against hope that Joe Joyce can get revenge on Zhang. That is for sure. So anyway, well done, Zhang, for speaking up. A lot of people won't do that, especially on the same side of the street as someone. They don't do that. So well done to him. Drop your thoughts below. Click on the subscribe. Catch you next video.